Good afternoon. I want to continue this thought of waiting on God, and in particular, what to do when you're waiting on God. You know, the truth is that waiting on God seems to imply that there are certain circumstances in our life where we're forced to wait, and these are often protracted situations. So it could be that you got a health diagnosis. It's cancer, it's MS, it's something that you're going to do battle with for some time. It's going to involve chemo, radiation, maybe multiple therapies, all kinds of medicines. It could be that you are in protracted grief. You lost your spouse, you lost a child, you lost someone very near and dear to you, and you're grieving. And what you soon discover is about 6 weeks after their death, all those calls and those visits and all that concern and the meals being brought, it pretty much dries up fairly quickly after the person passes. It could be that you're in the dark night. This time where you feel like God has kind of turned out the lights, and dark night experiences don't last for a couple of weeks or a couple of months. Sometimes the dark night can last for years. And it's protracted. So you're in this situation where you're waiting on God and you're wondering what he's going to do. But in the meantime, you just feel desperately alone, because the truth is most people don't know what to do in a protracted situation, in a situation that comes to stay. And that's largely because most people, when it comes to problems, we engage in things like denialism and escapism and blame. We blame other people for all of our problems and struggles. That way we don't have to look at ourselves and our own issues. And so because people are that way, they often abandon those who are in a situation that is protracted, and they're having to wait on God. So what do you do? What do you do in those circumstances when you find out who your true friends are? What do you do when those people that you thought you could count on prove over and over again that they can't be counted on? Well, here's what you have to do. You have to find your tribe. You have to find people who have walked in your shoes, people who have been through a cancer diagnosis, people who've gone through a dark night experience, those who have had to deal with loss on a major scale and know that that can last for a year or years when it comes to loss. You need those people because you can be real with those people. You can be honest with those people. You can share your heart with those people. I mean, this is really what David is doing in the Psalms as he cries out, "How long, O Lord?" He's sharing his burden with the community of faith. The Bible says two are better than one. Two are better than one because if one falls, the other is there to pick him up. This is what you need. You need people in your life, because sometimes those people who can relate to your experience, who they may not have the advice that you need, but they have the presence you need. They're there for you. They can listen really well. Those people become God with skin on. They become the presence of God in your life to remind you that you're not forgotten, you're not abandoned, and you're not alone. So today, whatever it is that you find yourself going through, start looking for your tribe. Look for other people who can be honest like you're being honest, who can talk authentically about their struggles, because those are the very people you can trust with your most intimate feelings. Okay, so that's my word for you today. God bless you. We'll continue this talk next time. I'll see you again real soon.